अरे मेरा वो मतलब नहीं था, तुम क्यों पूछ रहे हो ये सब? तुम तो जानते हो ना मुझे। पीपल से ब्रेकअप्स हर्ट द मोस्ट, बट नो बडी वॉन्ट्स यू about friendship grief. The day I knew it was over wasn't dramatic. No screaming, no final showdown, just a quiet sentence in my head. I don't recognize who I am around you anymore. I think I knew it long before I admitted it. My best friend, someone who was supposed to get me, never really did. I was always explaining myself, explaining why I reacted in a certain manner, explaining why I needed space, explaining who I am over and over and over and over again. As if my whole life, my whole identity needed subtitles for him to understand. And it hurt. Because I thought, if you are my best friend, shouldn't you already know? Shouldn't you see me without me having to justify every piece of who I am? But he didn't. And worse, he did not understand boundaries. The thing I said no to, the things I couldn't handle, the things that crossed a line, they were always treated like overreactions. I kept shrinking my boundaries to make the friendship work, thinking maybe I was the problem. I kept teaching him who I was, as if friendship is a classroom where you constantly prove your worth just to stay in. Now I have realized that it wasn't friendship. Friendship is where you are seen without having to perform, where your boundaries are respected even when they are not convenient. And like I said, the day I knew it was over wasn't dramatic. There wasn't any fight or a grand betrayal speech. It was just this heavy realization that I'm tired of explaining myself to someone who should already know me. I am tired of repeating, this is who I am and this is what I need. Like a broken record, a best friend should feel you. He should know your silence. He should respect your space, celebrate your quirks. He shouldn't make you feel like you are too complicated, too sensitive, or too much work. I used to believe that friendships, especially the closest ones, don't end. They bend, they get messy, uh, they sometimes take breaks, but they don't really end. I thought that's what made best friends different from everyone else. That no matter what you find, you always have someone to have your back. Friends perfect थोड़े ना होते हैं, यही कहते हैं ना हम हमेशा. They are humans and we just love them the way they are. नहीं तो फिर कैसी फ्रेंडशिप?